Earlier this year, I tested the Buick Envision crossover, an upscale midsize model with a stylish body and premium interior. It showed plenty of promise, but ultimately I came away unimpressed. Fast forward half a year and the brand's Enclave flagship 3-row utility has been overhauled, with engineers improving interior space, adding more features, and increasing passenger comfort. And it too, at first glance, shows enormous potential. But let's find out if it's a home run or merely ho-hum. Looking the part, this 2018 Enclave is dressed for success with a sweeping body that's uniquely elegant compared to rivals that tend to be boxier. The competitive set should include models like the Infiniti QX60, Acura MDX, and even Audi Q7. Despite sharing the same fundamental structure as a Chevy Traverse, everything you see and touch has been Buick-ified. Yes, I'm using that as a verb. The body is all new, there are extra features, and of course you are pampered in a much more luxurious cabin. Additionally, power, transmission gears, fuel economy, comfort, cargo capacity, aerodynamics, and luxury are all up, while weight is down significantly. This Enclave is around 360 pounds trimmer than last year's model, but there's a figurative ton more to talk about, so let's get to some of the details. The other big news for 2018 is the introduction of Buick's Avenir sub-brand, which is debuting here with Enclave, and you can think of this as a special 4th trim level that sits above premium, Essence, and standard Enclaves. Separating Avenirs from more basic versions are plenty of alterations. Now, the ones you're most likely to notice include mesh grille inserts, special 20-inch wheels, and a chestnut brown interior. They also gain mahogany-trimmed steering wheels, adaptive cruise control, and adjustable shock absorbers. Other high-tech goodies offered in the Enclave include a rear camera mirror, which improves aft visibility by some 300%. There are also standard LED headlamps with Buick's Evonic Acrolight technology, which creates an unmistakable lighting signature. In higher-end models, an ionizer has been added to the climate control system, which removes odors and particulates from the air. Forward collision warning, rear cross traffic alert, lane keep assist, and other driver aids are available. Apple CarPlay plus Android Auto compatibility are accessible through a standard infotainment system sporting an 8-inch screen. A slightly longer wheelbase has helped increase legroom in both rows of back seats. The midship-mounted buckets are incredibly comfortable, sitting chair height above the floor, while the aftmost bench is spacious enough to fit adults without much griping. As before, there's plenty of cargo capacity, nearly 98 cubic feet with all the seats folded. Drop just the 3rd row, and you still get 58. Under the hood, just one engine is offered, a respected 3.6-liter V6. It delivers 310 horsepower and 266 pound-feet of torque, much of which is available in the mid-range, which is right where you want it. This engine is also amazingly smooth, seemingly free of any friction. Now, front-drive Enclave should be able to hit 60 miles an hour in 6.4 seconds. If you opt for all-wheel drive, that time increases by half a second. A new 9-speed automatic transmission is standard, and despite having so many gears crammed into such a small area, it shifts beautifully without any banging, jerking, or other suggestive verbs. It's tuned pretty much perfectly, though I am no fan of this electronic shifter here. It's confusing to use, it's fiddly, plus on more than one occasion, the vehicle has not gone into park when I've pushed the button, which is obviously a dangerous situation. There's a twin-clutch all-wheel drive system available as well. It responds quickly to changing road conditions, plus it's driver selectable, so you can shut it off when it's not needed to improve your fuel economy. Speaking of miserly motoring, front-drive Enclaves sticker at 18 miles per gallon city, 26 highway, and 21 combined. If you go with all-wheel drive, each of those figures drops by 1 mpg. The Enclave's ride is soft with just a touch of float over large undulations. It coddles passengers without wallowing, which is just about perfect for this vehicle segment. Its interior also remains amazingly quiet at just about any speed. Steering is light to the touch with a reasonably quick ratio, which does make this vehicle feel more maneuverable than you might expect. And despite the Enclave's pillowy soft ride, when you're going through corners, the body roll is almost zero, which is frankly amazing. So, what does the new Enclave cost? Well, depending on model, pricing has crept up between $400 and $500, but an entry-level version can be had for a little bit less than $41,000, including destination charges. And understandably, Avenir versions are considerably richer than that. The one I've been driving, stickered for $59,435. But even at 60 big ones, I'm not aghast. The 2018 Enclave is an all-around pleasant vehicle, a worthy standard bearer for the Buick brand, and a premium large crossover you'd be wise to consider. And before you go, don't forget to subscribe to the AutoGuide.com YouTube channel to get all of our latest features and vehicle reviews.